The 1967 Ford Mustang Coupe. This classic American beauty holds within it one of the most popular engines on the planet, the 289 Windsor V8. And as history will tell it, ended up being one of the most widely used and modified V8 engines of all time. Ladies and gentlemen, she is elegant, powerful, and a perfect ride to explore the hill country of Central Texas with the people and places that make it special. This is Brokers in Cars, discovering restaurants and bars. Let's ride. All right, Heather, here we are texting and driving as we should be.
It feels safe.
It is safe. I'm a wonderful driver with my knees. So I just got a question here. Oh, I've heard this one a lot. So the 2-1 buy down, Heather, would you explain to us what a 2-1 buy down is? Everybody's talking about the 2-1 buy down.
I will, yes. Everyone's talking about it like it's this new exciting thing. And while it is new exciting currently, it's actually been around for a long time. And years ago, we did it quite often. But basically, it is where a seller will provide concessions to help buy down the rate for a consumer. So, for example, if your rate is 6%, it's bought down. The first year, you pay at a 4% rate. The second year, you pay at a 5%, and then it goes to your 6% rate.
So it kind of helps you get more to start, borrowing power, and then gives you flexibility. And I heard you say that's really cool. So for us as real estate agents, when we have good lenders like yourself letting us know about what we do is we actually negotiate in that contract that the seller pays for that on their behalf, so it doesn't even really cost them anything.
It doesn't, and in the beginning, everyone's like, well, are sellers really going to be willing to do that? We're doing it on almost every single contract right now. They're absolutely willing and excited.
Buy it down, baby. Buy it down. Texting and driving again, we have this question. Okay, I'm a first-time home buyer. I've had a hard time qualifying in the past. Is there things that I can do to help me get qualified for a loan, even though my credit may not be the best?
Yeah, absolutely. There's always lots of things that you can do, especially if we want to touch on specifically credit. Obviously, one of the number one things you can do is to pay all of your bills on time.
Dude, that sounds like an idea.
Doesn't it though? When you get the bill, actually pay it before the date that it's due.
I'm gonna put it in the mail. I put it in the mail because everybody mails bills still.
Yeah, so maybe don't do that any longer. Putting things on auto pay is helpful. That way you make sure that you don't miss any of your payments, whether it's installment debt or revolving debt. You want to make sure you're paying everything on time. Another good thing to do is to make sure that you have credit. If you don't have a car loan or you don't have a credit card, you're not really building your credit. So doing things like that obviously will be a really good way to build your credit. If that's not attainable for you currently, if you have a parent or a really good friend that wants to put you on a credit card as an authorized user, an authorized user will help increase your credit score.
I've heard that one. That's a great one. I've heard that when a lot of guys don't have credit, they get their dad's old credit card and he just calls them and says, well, put my son on there. And the next thing you know, boom, credit history.
Absolutely. And if you're not super trustworthy, they don't actually have to give you the card. You can just be on the account.
Isn't that a beautiful thing? Did you hear that, parents? They don't actually have to have the credit card, but they can still be on the account. It's like magic.
It's like magic.